Good morning and welcome to Leadership Matters. Today I want us to look at the topic that I called Consider the Wolves. My name is Mezier Okolo and I bring you greetings from right place. The wolf is a very interesting animal. And it has a lot of leadership lessons to teach us as humans. So today, let's consider the wolves. When it comes to leadership, wolves determine their leader for each pack of them by selecting one who they deem to be the strongest and wisest. And this is interesting because to say that the animals choose their leader might raise some interesting questions. However, the chosen wolf still has to prove to the pack that he can lead, and he must work hard to gain the trust of the pack in order to be deemed the alpha, and it may be actually he or she. So oftentimes the alpha male tends to be the leader and is responsible for the pack, guiding and ensuring its survival. And this is the duty of the leader to motivate the team, and together the alpha male and female communicate, they prepare, they collaborate, and all the wolves in the pack leverage their individual advantages and individual strengths within the pack to keep the pack safe and to keep the pack flourishing. And they know how to work in teams. And of course, teams, individuals don't win in the pack, but the team wins. Now the alpha pair, which is now the alpha male and female, command the whole group. While the beta pair kind of directs the mid-level wolves. And the adults take charge of the smaller ones, in their lower ranks. So the wolf pack has a very organized system and culture by which they operate. So like I said, there's always an alpha male and an alpha female, and of course they also sometimes they have what they call the omega male and the omega female. In the wolf hierarchy, the males tend to dominate other males, and the females dominate other females. So there is generally a low-ranking member of each sex, and they understand it and they respect it. And of course, you know that wolves follow a very incredible, sophisticated group of hierarchy, and which helps them naturally to organize themselves and to maintain stability within their pack and to help each other during hunting. Wolves are actually very dependent on their pack for survival, and they have this social structure, and their social structure is very strong. They are symbols for what you would call an intriguing mix of power, loyalty, guardianship, teamwork. This is interesting. So we should communicate and work in teams, just like the wolves. They communicate and they work in teams, and this is one of the leadership qualities that we need to learn from these smart and intelligent animals. Of course, the alpha wolf have long been admired for their strength and their confidence. and of course their leadership. Even in the wild, they are responsible for leading their pack to success through hunting, protecting, and providing for the group. So as humans, we can also learn a lot from these incredible animals when it comes to those kind of leadership qualities. But wolves are also very complex, highly intelligent animals, and they are very caring, very playful, and above all, they are devoted to family. Only a select few other species of animals exhibit very clear traits of devotion to family, just like the elephants, the gorillas, and the dolphins and stuff. The wolves educate their children, they educate their young ones, they take care of their injured ones, and they live in family groups. And this is interesting because even when the elderly wolves are no longer able to hunt, the young ones know to keep them more like at home and go hunt and bring food to their old ones. That is more like what we do as humans. I guess we probably learned that from the wolves. The ability of the wolves to form strong social bonds with one another is what makes the wolf pack very possible. Even with their dominant hierarchies within their pack, it helps them to maintain an order. There has to be an order, otherwise disorder will reign. The alpha male and the alpha female continually assert themselves over their subordinates, and they guide the activities of the group. And everybody knows to respect, and everybody knows where they fall within the hierarchy. Of course, you know that wolves are the ultimate team players. They are keenly aware of the rules of the pack, and they are fiercely loyal and protective of each other. Their cooperation during hunting, both for food and for security, in a very unselfish way, is remarkable, and we need to pay attention to those. Wisdom and guidance is known within the packs. Wolves are often associated with wisdom, with intuition, and guidance. There is the wolf spirit in animals that provide some kind of insight and direction in their lives. So, and they're also known for strength and resilience. Very important. Wolves are known for their strength and resilience, symbolizing perseverance and endurance during challenges. Something that we can also learn from them. And they're very loyal. Again, like you said, wolves are very loyal to their wolf spouses, and they remain with them throughout their lives mostly, jointly caring for their cubs and looking after the welfare of the entire pack. Young wolves are particularly attached to their parents, and they remain with them until they reach adulthood and become independent. It is even recorded that when the spouse dies, the other spouse kind of mourns him or her for 3 months to 1 year before they begin to look for a replacement. So when you talk about monogamy amongst the animal species, wolves stand out. That is interesting. And even that, the wolves know not to. They don't even mate with their sisters or their mothers. They know to go outside of the family to mate. So the truth is that wolves are very highly intelligent animals, and they are very extremely social, and they develop close bonds with family members and their pack. In fact, the wild, they show significant display of affection and the other emotions, just like humans. So, of course, the biggest weakness of the wolf is being alone, just like humans. When we walk alone and struggle alone and do stuff alone, we make ourselves vulnerable to the elements. Again, I bring you greetings from Right Place. My name is Mezia.